I'm going to use the ellipse tool to draw an ellipse. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, just draw an ellipse. Then I am going to bring up the gradient menu. There is an icon or tool on the toolbar, but I like to go up to Window and find my gradient window, my gradient palette. I have it here selected with my shape selected. I click down here and you can see it goes from white to black. This diamond in the middle defines how far the white to black goes. You can see when I make the adjustments, it adjusts it there. I can move the black circle over or further that way. I can change the angle of where it's going, or I can change the gradient to a radial gradient. Because this is a circle, I'm going to choose radial gradient, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller like this. I can change the colors by double clicking. I can choose a color. So I have my two colors. I can choose how they are interacting right there. I can also, cancel. I can also click on the gradient tool, which now I can adjust it on here. So I like to first bring up the gradient panel, and then I can adjust the gradient here. I can move it around. I can change the shape. I can experiment with my gradient and how it is drawn using the gradient tool. So again, I like to start off with the gradient panel, and then I can switch to the gradient tool. I can do the same thing with a rectangle. I can draw a rectangle. This time I'm going to change the gradient to linear. I can change the angle, let's say 90 degrees, and I can choose different colors that I want for this. I can add additional colors just by clicking, and I can have these multiple colors. If I click on this,